build my gallows and build them high. Makes a long time climbing before I die.
Good morning, everybody. This is your Tuesday morning short bangers. I'm Matty.
Hello, I'm Colin. Happy Tuesday.
Did I catch you off guard with that one, Cole? I thought I would put a bit of energy into it, a bit of vroom.
Nah, it's a bit of attention. I was thinking though, when you said Tuesday, I thought, it's quite funny, like, because we're sitting here recording it, and then on a Tuesday it drops into my downloads, and I think, not my list, and I think, I forgot we've done that. What did we say again? I never remember. I go off this every week, and I'll say to Carol, taking her down to Amaz after this, right? We're shopping, and she'll say, what shite we talked about the night? That'll be the question, word for word, right? What shite we talked about the night then? And I'll go, and I'll probably go, I'll remember the lottery question, probably.
Aye.
And then I'll be scrapping about thinking, what else did we talk about? We talked about Michael Jordan for a wee bit. I can't remember what the question was. I can never remember. And then you'll put stuff out when you put the show out, and you'll go on Twitter, and it'll say,
this
2 or 3 things. And I'm like, how did they remember that?
I think
my short-term memory shit.
I'll let you in on a secret, Colin. This is like a wee peek behind the curtain. Short bangers editing, right? If I've deleted the tweets as we're going, I've no idea either, right? And I'll go, fucking hell. So you'll sometimes see there'll be the description of the show will have 2 or 3 things. That's if I've remembered.
Right.
But sometimes I won't remember whether we did it in the middle show, the first show, or the last one. And I'm like, so that happened last week. In fact, last week I got, what did I do? I got confused. Didn't I publish them all at the same time? Normally, what day I finish recording, I'll go and publish them, and they schedule them to drop in. And I thought I had an extra episode, and I couldn't fucking figure it. I was like, how have I got another one there? And I was looking at it going, how have I got 3? One of them must have been extra, and I maybe just gave it a name. I think I normally name the extra ones, and I must have given it a name last, because I was like, I've got fucking 3 free ones that have gone out. How have we done that?
Yeah.
And for the life, I was to the point where I was like, I wonder if I've published one twice and just given it a different name. And I had to check. But that's it, and that's immediately after we've done it as well. Like, I just fucking have no short-term memory.
No, anyway. Good. We're the same.
Aye. What are we talking about?
Short bangers.
Right. Aye. Right. First question, and this is a question this time. Ian, well done. No category on it though. Just there's a wee bit of feedback for you as well.
Disappointing.
How bored do you have to be to get excited about baseball?
Oh, that's interesting. That follows on to obviously yes, the basketball question.
Aye, I know, but it's in the same ball, because in the same ballpark. It's in a different ballpark, isn't it?
Totally different. Yeah.
Aye.
How excited? Now that's a funny one. You ever been to a baseball game? Match? Nah, I went to one. Toronto. I was in Toronto, late 90s, and so the Blue Jays against some other band, I don't know. And we went to it, and it was like, I don't know, fucking Wednesday afternoon or something. I didn't care what day of the week it was. It was an afternoon game, and they actually have. It's weird, man. They have folk telling you to cheer in that, and I thought, surely you may know, like when the boy hits the ball hard, you cheer then, like.
Yep.
Must be it, but they've actually got folks who are meant to cheer in that.
Yeah.
So that's maybe where he's going. How exciting! They need to be told, the Americans or the Canadians in that case.
Our friend of the podcast, TG Willis, asked, do they have VAR in baseball, along with a clip? Now you need to go on our Twitter and see this wee sort of gif. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at with it. Right. So I don't know if they use VAR. I don't know if it was like there was an obvious mistake or something like that. Aye. So if you're listening, please do let us know, because I kind of tried to figure it out for a wee while, and then that was too much baseball for me.
So I went to that baseball match. Actually, I just remembered about this. Went to that baseball match, and I think it was 1-0, and it took ages, right? It was 1-0, and I was like, fuck's sake. I had a night out planned, obviously, we were on holiday. And I thought we'll just start leaving. Taxis back to the hotel, get changed and that to go out wherever we were going. back to the hotel when it's on the telly, because all the games are on the telly. They play about fucking 300 games a season or something. They play 2 games a day and every day of the week because they travel miles and they just play Monday to Sunday, all 2 days a week and that. Yeah, 2 games a day. And back to the hotel, right? It finished about 5-2 or something. They must like speed it up at the end or something. Where you get, I don't know, double points or something. Don't know, because fuck all happened for about 3 years and it was, as I say, 1-0 or 1-1. And the time it must have been extra time or something. By the time we go back to the hotel, it was genuinely like 5-2 or 6-3.
5-2 still a shite score, isn't it? Like for that
What
long.
fucking happened?
Aye, for that long. Aye, they do trailer parties, so don't they? For like the big sports events in America, where they're out in the car park and have like barbecues at the back of the car and that. I think that could take off in Scotland.
Well, could it have been that? Can you make civilised sort of ambiance, the better ambiance than that?
No, the football.
Kind of the football.
Or the horse racing, too much fighting at the horse racing.
Well, aye. Well, that's right. If it was too much walking about with fancy hats and that, the horse racing, I think football prides itself on that working class thing, doesn't it?
But working class folk have barbecues, maybe not at the back.
I know
of the
proper
car,
ones. They have to be temporary ones, eh?
Might take one of them didn't when the new season kicks off. Just sit at the back of the West Stand and just spark it up. How long do you think that would last before somebody come over and huckled you for it?
What, to move it or to have a burger?
To move it.
I
think it would be minutes.
Think so?
Polish. Oh, I think the Polish people were saying, "Can I have that here?"
They fire at the football.
Aye, the burgers didn't make your own ones.
You get to chuck that later at somebody when you get in there.
Chuck the fucking barbecue. Do you see the West Ham fans chucking the cups at the boy?
Say reinforced plastic cups, eh?
Aye. Imagine the damage that they can do.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Willie says, I like this question, by the way. Right, I saw this one last week when it came in, and I was quite disappointed we never had time to get to it. Is it possible to stand backwards on a flight of stairs?
Mm. I think it is that because you're just no, it's not unless you start walking backwards, up or down.
Yeah,
And that's the only way. But if you're just standing, no, because whatever way you're facing is the way you're going. So no, you're no backwards.
What if you go side on? That's not really backwards then, is it? No. Because you could on an escalator, like you could definitely go backwards on an escalator because they have a direction to travel.
Correct.
But aye, once you turn round. Right. So that was a good question. I like that one.
It's interesting, eh?
St. Christopher follows it up with what makes or defines something as upside down.
What makes or defines something as upside down? Well, I guess like I'm looking at here, I've got an empty glass, right? I had my juice in there.
Mm-hmm.
If I put that upside down, well, what I'm calling upside down and defining upside down, but there's nothing in it. But if there was juice in it or water in it, it would all piss it.
Aye.
So that suggests it's meant to be upright like that. And if it's the wrong way around, everything falls out. So that means it's the wrong way around or upside down.
But then if you're storing it, when you put it in the cupboard, you put it upside down to store it.
Well, you can. I don't always. Is that how you put your cups away? Your glasses away?
Aye.
Why is that? Keep the dust out of them or something?
Aye. That's it. Something I'm going into them.
Even if they're in a closed cupboard?
But you still get spiders and that can get in the wee cupboards, eh?
Mm.
No, that I was going to say, no, I've ever found a spider in my cup. In a
If you
cupboard.
put them upside down, then
Aye.
you might know. On the other hand, I don't often put mine upside down, and I've never found a spider in mine either. Maybe spiders just didn't go on cups.
Aye, maybe they're known as daft. Well, unless you're catching them in one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a try.
Well, that's right. Maybe that's why they don't go in it though.
Aye, they recognise it.
Aye, because I know that with my dog. She's like water, and she's terrified of the garden hose. So if she's in the garden, she'll not come in. I just walk towards the hose and she'll run in the house. I don't even have to pick the hose up. I just go, right, get in, and she'll look at me. I'm not coming in. Fuck you. Kind of how they sometimes do it.
Aye.
And I'll go, you fucking no. And I'll just take her one step off the back step towards the hose and she's fucking in.
That's good. I was going to say they're no daft. Dogs are daft.
Aye.
Right, Leon is the next question. Why did Greggs ram the napkin in with the morning roll and it gets covered in sauce, making it unusable? Greggs' employees' input would be helpful.
Very good question. I've experienced that in the past. Because the point of the napkin isn't to hand you the roll in. The point of the napkin so you can wipe your fucking face and hands down after it.
The napkin you get is completely inadequate anyway for that purpose. Like somebody needs to be having a word with Greggs about that their napkin game.
And then they put it in a bag as well, don't they?
Like
so it's in a napkin, which in the napkin's covered in your brown or tomato sauce, and then it's in a bag. Just put the roll in the bag and hand you the fucking napkin.
Aye. I hate things like that. Like I hate shite napkins. They talk about quirks. Like you were mentioning about your misophonia. I hate having dirty hands. Right. So see, like if I'm eating, I think if it comes to when I work, because I can't mind being like that when I was wee. When I worked at McDonald's, everyone was about hand hygiene. Like you learn how dirty your hands can get and the amount of germs that can be on them. So I'm always like fucking not overboard, but if I've got dirty hands, I could wash my hands midway through a meal because I wouldn't want to have
I could have done with it today. I had a salad today at work and I put sweet chili sauce on it, and I touched it, and my hands were fucking sticky like for ages. And I thought, do I just get up and go and wash my hands now, or do I finish this then go and wash my hands? I
would wash my hands, and what I would probably do is get some kitchen roll or something, take it back, and then I just use that to wipe my hands as I was going. Especially if it's sticky, that would be ultimate for me. Like nope. So if you get a burger or a sausage roll or something, and your hands are needing a wipe, and it's insufficient, fucking sort it out. Just put. It can't be that expensive to put a good napkin in. Surely. Anyway, dirty hands when you're eating.
Can I come back to something? We're talking about animals being daft and all that.
Aye.
Thoughts on, have you ever seen this? A cat on a lead?
Yeah.
Why do folk do that?
I tell you, I can go one further than that. I was walking down Leith Walk one day. I was going to football. I think I was going on my way down to Robbie's to meet Josh before a game. And this can't come up Leith Walk, my rucksack on back to front. I had a cat in the rucksack, but he'd poking it. So he was carrying the cat about in his rucksack, Bill.
Like a fucking baby.
Aye.
Well, we've got folk in the street.
Take the cat for a walk.
Take the cat for a walk. And I say take the cat for a walk. I didn't think they're actually taking it for a walk. They're standing outside their house with a cat on a lead, letting it fucking sniff about the bushes. I've never seen them walk anywhere other than like within 20 metres of the house. That's not a cat's mate today, is it? Like a cat's mate just fucking roam free and do what fucking wants and go and get fed with loads of different houses and piss off my dog, basically.
And go and hunt things and stuff like that, can do a bit of catting.
A bit of catting, catting a bit.
Catting a bit. Because like dogs love a walk. Like if you get the lead out for the dog gets excited, the kids was coming. I cannot imagine a cat going, oh, yeah, fucking, they've got the lead. I'd be going, what the fuck are you doing with that? Get that the fuck away from me. Because they never look happy.
They would just run away then,
Yep. You know, like a dog always, like, very rarely do you see a dog out a walk where the dog doesn't look chuffed to bits about it. Like, always looks fucking happy. I've never seen a cat on a lead that's thinking, fucking, I'm living my best life here.
It's weird. And it's been ages. It's not been like, first time I saw them, I thought, oh, it must have been at the vets. Maybe it's had an operation or something.
That?
We're months in the line, months, and it's just still on a lead, catting about in the bushes. And you go, what are you doing? What are you doing? And they even look embarrassed.
Aye.
I'm embarrassed for them.
It's not like they're taking them out to do the toilet either. Like, do they wait until it's business? And
they're hen.
And there's no the same social stigma. Like if you let your cat shit,
Yeah.
they're not picking up. You never see anybody, or I haven't seen anybody picking up after their cat.
Or horses. That's the other one that they pick up after. Fucking horse shit everywhere.
That blows my mind because it's fucking loads of it. And you
Yeah.
think if you have to pick up a dog shit, surely there's the onus on the horse owner to go and deal with that. It's fucking loads of it there.
I'm sure we spoke about it before, but I think it's something. It's no toxic or something.
Is that what it is? There's no carry
Aye.
disease and stuff.
Aye.
It's just
Like
stinks. It's
just
awful.
hay and that.
Aye. Hay and shite. Horse shite. Right. Questions have been of a good calibre so far today
Got a shite
in
one
this
coming
episode.
away.
Nah. Alex, right? Fat as prickus.
Yeah.
What is actually going on? That's the question.
I don't. And nobody knows that. That's the meaning of life. What are we here for? Why are we doing this right now? Like for what reason?
Money.
And why was it my work earlier on?
Money. No. What is going on? I don't know. Do you ever think, like, well, how would I describe this? That what's going on, right? We definitely have talked about this before. Like the stuff that gets fed to you, right, is a narrative. Like if you're looking on your phone or whatever, right? Some of it's like if you've been talking about something, you get an advert for it. But other things like, and I know I'm not alone here because other folk are getting them. Twitter and the amount of cyclist content on Twitter now. Cyclists being dicks about sitting in the way, right?
Yeah.
Why is that a
I cycled to
thing?
my work twice this week, by the way.
Right? Why is it a thing now that it appears to be like a fight between cyclists and everybody else? That was like, go back a year, nobody was fucking going,
Nah.
oh, let's fucking start a fight with a cyclist.
I know. It's a funny one though, because as someone that does both drive and cycle, I feel when I'm
which is difficult,
driving,
by the way.
I know it is hard. But when I'm driving, I'm more aware of cyclists, right? And I think a lot of drivers aren't, and they think they're getting raced by a cyclist, so they deliberately do stuff that's quite dangerous.
Yeah,
to cyclists, and they think every cyclist is a prick. When actually a lot of cyclists are also drivers. Like they deliberately chop you at corners and that, like so you can't fucking go in a straight line. It's weird. It's weird behaviour. Some weird behaviours you see, like.
The one that got me was the boy that complained about a van. He stood behind it for 15 minutes on his bike.
That was weird, eh?
What the fuck?
Aye.
Things like that blow my mind because I'm like, right, pavements are for folk to walk on, but occasionally sitting on the pavement and you just go, or you're in your car, they'll be sitting on the road. You go up.
Tell you what though, try that on a bike and try go around a car. When a car's blocking a corner or something, and you go around it, and the boy's fucking raging at you for it.
Aye.
Yeah, that's what happens. It's fucking mental because it's mad. Some of the behaviours they drive. I'm not blaming all drivers for it because I don't do it when I'm driving, so I know it's not all drivers. But some, even in the morning, going down towards Dobies and that, and there's not a cycle lane. It's just a lane. It's a line on the road, which is like this is the end of the road, so you can get down that inside that on the bike in the sort of and they come across and they go over the line. So you kind of get down there. And you're like, this isn't the road. Because they're in a queue, they're like, I'll go there and fucking stop any bikes coming down. And you're like, well, why? What harm is it doing to you? No? You're just stopping somebody else going a straight line.
That's weird behaviour.
Because you're not going very as fast as you want. It's really weird. Really weird. So I don't know if there's a bit of you see it on Twitter and that, folk get in and entrench themselves on either side, whereas, again, I can see both sides of it because I do both, but it's like that polar argument on it. But so folk will ridicule the cyclists when they see a daft thing because they're wanting to ridicule all cyclists. And it's the same bikes will do stuff with cars, that they turn left on a bit where you're not meant to turn left and all that. Can that bit down Leith where there were folk standing on the road and that and pushing cars?
Aye.
Whereas actually it's the design of the road that's fucking shite. It's no that, and aye, there's a sign saying fucking turn.
Aye, cool. It's a bit of both there, isn't it? Like that's when I tell you,
you're not meant to do it, and they tell you not to do it. But actually, the logic thing is though, if I didn't go in here, I've got to go 3 miles up there to come back down. Like, there's no logic to it. But that doesn't mean, does that then mean you can just, does that come into the, well, it's a silly fucking rule, that's rules are there to be broken, or is it?
Nah, that's like what makes you so special. The rule doesn't apply to you. That's one of those ones I think.
But when loads of folk are doing it, then it's a wee bit like, I know, but if loads of folk are doing it, it can be suggests that something's wrong, eh?
Well, I mean, that's that. I mean, you get badly designed things, but then what you do is you make the point and then get them to fix it, and then fucking.
Didn't work out so totally here. Yeah.
Well,
like 20 fucking 30. Yeah.
There was temporary traffic lights. You ever been stuck when they've been broken? And stuck on red, right? We were talking about this other day, right? And hoping the next my idea here if they do, right? This is officially kind of patented in this. I think if that's how it works, right? Copyrighting it. They had lights up at the back of the hotel, the hospital in Dunfermline, and I think they were stuck one way, right, on red, and so folk would chance it. And obviously, you're going into oncoming traffic. If you're wrong and it's just taking a while to change, why did they not put a countdown clock on it? How good an idea is that? Like if you were setting temporary traffic lights and just says 2 minutes and it was counting down, and you go, I ken it's no fucked here. And when it gets to the 2 minutes, it should go to green. And if it doesn't go to green, then it is fucked, and I ken it's all right to go.
A simple redesign, yeah. It's a good idea.
And then everybody wouldn't be fucking taking the chances because folk get bored.
I know. Would that also stop you kind of like, you know what it's like when the lights go to red, I'll just go because we've got that leeway on the other side anyway, because it never changes automatically.
Everybody
There's
jumps
always
those
like a 30
lights,
second line period. Yeah. I've went really late, or I've seen cars go really late, in the past. And then when they get to the other side, it's still red anyway, and you think, you know, so because I've went late before, and there's folk came behind me, and then they've still got through any hassles. And you think, fucking hell, there's ages on the other side. So how would the countdown work on that? It would just be telling you how long it's till you go, wouldn't it? It wouldn't. So then you would still just go when it was 0.
Yeah.
On your side.
So we go green, but it would just that would be when you can it's working. And it's
but no, I'm talking about full jump in the red though.
All right. No, they would just have to fucking. But then I think you would just.
So go back at the 2 minutes or something, would it? And then you're just going through anyway.
So because that behaviour the now doesn't really impact. That's not what you need to change. It's just the dangerous bit where you're going into. That one's definitely green, and you've got folk coming that you maybe they can't see because it's further down the road. Anyway, if anybody wants to join us and help manufacture that,
do it for us. We'll pay in it and take the money with it, and pick holes in it. I'm really good at picking holes in things.
Yep.
When somebody does something, I can tell them what they've done wrong. I'm good at that. So, but if you could do the building and take the criticism, then
and that's it. Nice. We'll give you a bit of money for it. Like we'll take it all. Anyway, right, that's us out of time, Colin. Thanks very much. Hope your Tuesday's good, everybody. If you're listening to this in the morning before your work, if you've had your cup of ambition, etc., then go and have a great Tuesday and a good rest of the week. And we'll see you next time.
Well, they trailed me down when I broke free. I drank all the whiskey in Tennessee. I don't